How you doing, Coach?
Great, Greg. How are you?
I'm good. We're here to interview you about your vocations.
All right. Certainly.
My first question would be, what made you want to be a teacher at Mount Carmel?
Well, it's kind of two different answers. I wanted to become a teacher because I thought it was something that I was kind of drawn towards. I'd been in some other fields. I was in broadcasting for a short time, lower level stuff, but that was a hard profession to be in. And then I was in sales. I was selling loans, mortgage loans, and while that could be lucrative at times, that was just not really me. I didn't really feel like it was me. And a lot of people said, you know, you should go into teaching. You like talking to people, like explaining things and stuff like that. So I went to be a teacher. And as far as the Mount Carmel part of it, I was very fortunate because I was placed here as a student teacher back about 9 years ago now. And I guess they liked me because I never left. So it worked out well. The teaching's been great, and Mount Carmel's been great to me.
Oh, okay. Well, what made you want to go to history, U.S. history?
Well, that's a good question too. I was always a history buff, you know, from a small age. You know, when I was a little kid, I used to read Time magazine. You know, it was one of the first things I remember reading, and I really enjoyed history. I like to know those people's stories from times past. You know, I always look at history as a situation where it's just people lived and what they do, what decisions they have to make, what adversity they have to face. So I was always very interested in that. U.S. I love. I also teach world history. I enjoy that a lot. And this year, they've got me doing more business classes because they're offering more business classes, and I have a business background. So I've got kind of a well-rounded curriculum. And I have a 20th Century Conflicts, which is a class about the wars of the 20th century. So that's a pretty fun one, too.
What made you want to coach basketball at Mount Carmel?
Well, I had coached basketball at a school called Divine Infant in Westchester. It was a middle school. And I did that for a little while, and I really did not have any great dream or goal to be a coach, but I knew when I got into teaching I would have to do something, you know, some kind of extracurricular, and I was open to almost anything. Basketball would have been my first choice, and I was very fortunate because the basketball program had a turnover. The first year I was full-time here. Coach Flaherty came in, and he and I met, and he gave me the opportunity, and it's worked out very well. I will say, though, you can see I'm wearing the golf shirt today, or jacket today. I love golf as well, and I got the opportunity when Coach Nick retired to do that. So it's been really my two favorite sports, and I'm involved in both of them. So I love baseball too, but third trimester is too much. I got to have that time off.
So which one do you like more, golf or basketball?
Oh, that's a tough question. I don't want to make any participants of either one angry. I mean, basketball's always been a love of mine since I was a kid. You know, I played it and so forth. But and it's great. It's a team sports camaraderie. You get the guys fired up, and we've had a lot of success on the freshman level. But there's something about golf too. You know, as you get older, you're not going to, you know, a person's not going to be as good a football player, basketball player, track man. You know, but golf you can get better. And there's nothing like being outside on a beautiful day. This year we didn't have a single rain out for our golf season. Not one rain out. So here to have a school day, and I might be a little tired. You get on the golf course, it'll be rejuvenating. You know, it'll be rejuvenating. And it can be that way with basketball practice too, but it's just different because it's during the winter. And there's nothing like being outside. I'm an outdoors person, and I love going to various courses. Every time you play golf, it's almost like you're on like a little mini vacation. You know what I mean? You get that few hours of just everything's there's no pressures of any sort. You know what I mean? And I always say a good day on the course is better than, or a bad day on the course is better than most other days.
Oh, okay. Did any important people like influence you to become a teacher and a coach?
Well, that's a great question. Certainly there were people that inspired me to be a teacher, but I kind of felt like this was my own thing, you know what I mean? Nobody really was steering me into this field or anything like that. It was something that I thought maybe I could try, and as I got involved, and especially my experience here at Carmel, student teaching and so forth, I felt I was gaining a bond, a good rapport with the guys, and I had something to offer, and hopefully they had, you know, the will to want to listen to it. And you know, certainly some people around here, Coach Flaherty's been great. You know, Mr. Stimler's been very supportive. I mean, the people around here have been extremely supportive, but really, as far as becoming a teacher, Craig, it was kind of my own thing. My mother was a teacher, I should say that. My mother was a teacher. She was grade school, but she didn't push me to go into this. And it just, I just got into it. It just seemed like a good fit, and I just kind of take it and run with it.
nice talking with you, Coach.
It's always nice talking to you, Craig. It's great to see you.
Great to see you too.
Thank you.
I'm Davor Perisa. I'm here with my partner Craig Kennerson, and we're here to talk to you about vocation and its meaning. Vocation is what you are like, what your life calls you to do, and that we should make our choices on vocation from the inside. Our vocation should be not what others want, but what we should want for our own lives. We learned this from Palmer and Coach Martin, that their vocation was picked on what they wanted, and that we should pick our own vocation, not on what others want, but what we want for our own lives.